some people might call gaming a waste of time.
This is disgusting.
They've never done a Diego parry, so shut the hell up. Esports is a huge part of gaming, and while I don't play many esports games, I eagerly wait each year to see which North American League of Legends team will go to Worlds and get blown up by Reddit because of a trend they follow that happens every year. It happens every year, guys! Developer support or even acknowledgement can be huge in the world of esports. But what happens when a game has little of either? Simply put, the gamers will find a way. And hey, Sir Guap, your 500 turns into this Pokemon match. Nobody's died yet. Are you sure this isn't garbage? No, Pokemon in this format is still a competitive game where the better player wins more often than not. I just don't like it. It's not for me, LOL Raffle. Pokemon Smogon single battles are an interesting thing because for starters, Pokemon has been balanced around doubles for a while now. In addition to the wide movesets Pokemon can learn, you can also distribute their stats in a it's really dumb. So let's say you have two Gyarados that start off with exactly the same stats. One beats 84 Machamps, while the other say beats 84 Pidgeot. The Machamp Gyarados will be stronger, but slower, and the Pidgeot Gyarados the opposite. And this is how it works in game, and for a while this is the only way it worked in game. And I mean, with that bit of wackiness, it's no wonder why most people hack their Pokemon. But there's also natures to consider, IVs or individual values. There's so much that goes into one single Pokemon that it requires a lot of knowledge to keep track of. However, and we all know this, Pokemon is not balanced. Imagine this scenario. In one corner, we have Farfetch, a complete joke that was designed that way in Gen 1. And then, on the other side, we have Hiram, who is searching for a hero to fill in the missing parts of his body with truth and ideals. And if that wasn't enough, he has really cute arms. He is too powerful. So how Smogon accounts for this is they straight up ban a certain amount of Pokemon. After that, they collect data on how much somebody uses a Pokemon to split them up into different usage tiers. This creates a lot of different fun formats, but how do they collect this data? Pokemon Showdown, a Pokemon battle simulator that I'm surprised Nintendo can't even touch. There's a lot of stuff that goes into competitive battling, but it's just not for me. I want to use Pikachu and Charizard and not troll. Yeah, the randomness wasn't a big deal for me, unlike with some people, which, yeah, that's a funny joke. It's funny because it's not true. Play a different game! TF2 was pretty much the first class shooter to get massively popular. Back in the day, if there seemed to be a poorly made TF2 bootleg, this game has been dead for like a solid 2-3 years, but people keep playing it, so I guess we'll keep making money. Eventually, Overwatch came in and became the more popular casual and competitive choice, but TF2 still has a scene for sure. Don't worry, TF2 fans, part 7 of the bi-monthly comic that started 8 years ago, as well as the heavy update, is coming. I promise. The most popular competitive format is 6v6, with teams generally looking like Medic. More than one per team is banned because he's good. Demo Man, more than one per team is banned because he's good. 2 scouts, 2 soldiers, more than 2 of either are banned because, you know, they're pretty. Yeah, between sticky jumps, rocket jumps, and double jumps, this game do be liking movement. As well as Medic, cause, you know, he's broken. To properly control your team's most important resource, you can only have this one guy. Technically 2 guys, but this guy can actually do it within the expected lifespan of the universe. This game isn't the most balanced, which is why some weapon ban lists exist. Oh, dude, I fucked up. Better drink some Baja Blast to get out of this wacky scenario, because that's how it works in real life. Yes, in 6s you would see switches to other characters, but doesn't a format that involves all classes all the time seem more TF2? Well, that format exists called Highlander, and as far as I know, it's not as great competitively. One of each class is featured on both teams, making for an 18-player game. The sheer amount of players in different classes gives this format its own share of problems. Just based off what I heard from other people, the low mobility of non-sixes classes creates pacing problems, as well as other issues like stalemating and one-dimensional strategies from some of the more niche options. Also, two of these professional gamers have to be the spy, which is a character that scales with how stupid the enemy is. Yes, he's complex. He's intricate, but he's also countered by people talking, which is a thing that happens when competitive gaming. It doesn't help that one of the most skill-expressive hit-scan weapons in all the land just sorta kinda sucks now. While the spy can get an instant kill with the backstab, his role is often boiled down to dive bomb the MVP, then die. Anything you get past that is an extra star on your report card, you goddamn child. But with the amount of in-depth mechanics TF2 has in either format, I wouldn't be surprised if the TF2 killer dies before TF2. Something economy. Speaking of economy, why don't you support the small business economy by buying Smasher soap with the scent of Down Air Daddy? What? Smash Brothers is probably the most famous example of a game that mommy didn't want to be competitive, but I have a cool dad and he has full custody. This allowed skilled technicians to make their own community with wave cheating, L cheating, and cheat cheating.
But oh my god.
Dude, that might be.
Oh, he stopped.
What
happened?
That?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What was that?
Okay, that last one is just very funny. First off, Melee exploded in popularity after Nintendo tragically couldn't stop Evo gamers from enjoying their game. As a small update to that, they did manage to stop Big House gamers from enjoying their game. Good on you, Nintendo, butt pats all around. Of course, Ultimate has its own huge competitive scene that I am an active participant in. At least before this whole pandemic thing happened. I played the funny crocodile character mainly because he's really funny. And in the darkness of night, just when you thought it was safe to put up your shield.
It's kind of that DI mix up. Good shield break.
Jesus Christ. While Smash 64 requires a lot of technical skill just like Melee, I think this game survives just by how insane the Punish game is. It's no wonder this game gets combo contests regularly at Smash tournaments. When they existed. So after two insanely technical games, we actually didn't get a sequel to this type of Smash Brothers. Or did we? Project M, now running the Project Plus patch, is a highly respected brawl mod that used to be run semi-frequently at tournaments. This all came crashing to a halt though when people thought they could get Nintendo involved. Oops! But now that the community isn't really seeking Nintendo's approval, maybe it'll come back. Only time will tell. But since Smash Ultimate punched sales records in the face with its big 1-inch punch move, surely making the game less technical wasn't a mistake, right? That's where I disagree. I just don't think Nintendo appreciates how segmented the casual and competitive communities really are. There are still people who like Ultimate as it is, like me, but I definitely think it could have been more. To this day, records are being set in the target test mode of Melee. If that's not enough determination to keep a community alive, I don't know what is. Thanks for watching.